Yo, what's good, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the Utah Jazz MyGM series. As you can see, we are in the playoffs. After that Celtics game, I actually simmed one of the games we were supposed to play, but it doesn't really matter right now. So what we're gonna be doing is basically just breaking down the season. I'll be giving grades to everybody as well. Let me bring up the main point we had, though. The end of the regular season graphic. Our two highlighted players was Brandon Miller and Lorenzo Jacobs. If we look at Brandon Miller's side, he hit 409 three-pointers, which was an NBA record, which is very impressive. He was also the fastest player to 1,000 three-pointers made in a career. So that's also very nice. He shot near 47% from three this season, which is absurd with the amount of threes he takes. Also averaged 23.2 points per game, 51.8% from the field, which is also elite. He hit 15 threes in a game, which is also a record. So he had a very good season for us. And then we look at Lorenzo Jacobs. He was first team all defense, which is very impressive for him. He's in his second year. He finished second in defensive player of the year voting as well. Average 1.7 steals per game, 1.6 blocks per game. He allowed 13.5 points per game, which is very impressive when you consider he had the hardest matchup difficulty in the league per game. And then, if we look at our team record, we finished 64-18, which was the second best in the league, behind the Pacers. Now, if we go here and look at the roster, I'll be giving out the grades and kind of explaining why. First, Scoot Henderson. I'm gonna give him a B+. He had very, very good games, but then he just had games where he was super inconsistent and kind of just didn't do much. Like this last game he had 7, 8, and 10, which it's not terrible. Against Sacramento, he had 9 points. And then he'll have 39 against Chicago, but then he'll have 10. And he was just he had 0 versus Boston, that last game we played. He just has these inconsistent moments that I don't know if I'm ready to give him a superstar label, or even, a star I would give it to him. He was an all-star this year, but B+ for Scoot. Brandon Miller, it was looking like he was going to get a B+, but honestly, he might get an A to... I wouldn't say A+ because he hasn't really developed the handle yet, but I'll give him an A, man. He had probably the best shooting season of all time from downtown, which is almost A+ worthy of itself. But his defense kind of fell off to where it was the beginning of the season. Then playmaking stayed the same, and his defense wasn't a huge improvement or anything. So yeah, A for him. Mikal Bridges, I'll give him a B+ as well. Same thing with Scoot, very inconsistent, good defender, but this time he got killed sometimes this season. Just very inconsistent for us, and I'll give him a pass because he was traded mid-season, so cool for him. B+. For Capella, he did his job off the bench. He could have had better games, I guess, but he didn't play much. I'll give him a B+ as well. Jaden McDaniels, you can see he averaged 11 points per game for us. He's probably an A. He was excellent for us on defense, and he hit the three ball at basically 40%. So A for him. And Lorenzo Jacobs, A+. I know I sound biased, but he would have times during this season where he just goes off the rails for us. Excuse me. He's not a guy who we brought in to score. If we go to the beginning of the season, he was he was kind of like he just would score sometimes, right? But you can see 23 right here. Look at all these single digit games. He wasn't a guy who would score a lot for us until it was needed. Against Washington, he had 26, 22 against Indiana, and then he started to develop as a passer as the calendar turned. Look at this. all these double-digit assist games from him, and his defense was just out of this world elite. So A+ for him. Jimmy, probably a B. He was cool. He was alright as a center. You know, he's a rookie, so yeah, B is cool. Monte Morris, he had a very good season with us. We got him at the trade deadline. I'd probably give him an A. D'Anthony Melton, A+. He didn't play much at times, but when he did play, it was elite defense and elite shooting. Phillip Jackson, probably a C. He was okay, man. He didn't do much for us. Bruce Brown, B+. Good defender. Got him late in the season. Bones, probably an A. Before he got injured, he was playing very well for us. And then Darius Baisley, NA. Jalen McDaniels, NA. He didn't really play at all. And Metu, NA. So if we go here and look at our playoff breakdown, we are going to be playing against Trey Jones, Malachi Branham, Keldon Johnson, Lowry Markkinen, Jalen Duren, Anthony Black, Jeremy Sohan, Vic Harper, Emmanuel Quickly, Gregor Caldwell. This is a deep team, but they are very young, and they barely snuck into the playoffs. I would break it down, but there's really not much you have to break down against this team. I really think we're going to win this one comfortably, this series comfortably. Now, I could be, biting myself. I could be, I don't know what it is. It could come back to bite us in the ass, but I'm like 100% positive we're going to win this game in maximum 5 games. Lowry's cool, man, but listen, just put Lorenzo on him and we'll defend that well. But yeah, I think we're going to beat this team in 4. And listen, hopefully we don't play Denver, but I mean, the Rockets have also given us problems at times this year. So yeah, just a quick episode to kind of recap things. If we look at the NBA history, MVP was Luka. The Thunder had one of the best seasons of all time in terms of just like team play. Their record wasn't the best, but they had the MVP, the 6th man of the year, the defensive player of the year, the most improved player of the year. I mean, they went crazy, man. They went absolutely crazy. But yeah, you can see Lorenzo Jacobs, all defensive first team. Jimmy Randolph, all NBA first team for rookie. But yeah, that'll be the episode, and we'll get to the playoffs very quickly here. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time, and it'll be against Spurs. Peace.